to the laptop.
My laptop's connected to the internet.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Pop Culture Unboxing.
Wow, we're just going right into it.
Yeah?
Good job.
Okay.
Zach did an intro.
He did it.
I did it.
We're so proud of you.
I panicked.
You're growing up. You're growing up,
Zach.
man.
Am I official now?
Yes. Is this making you uncomfortable yet?
Yes,
Always been official.
I was waiting to see if he would call you out. I realized he wouldn't. I didn't want to keep doing it. I was
like-
stroking his shoulder.
It's like I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't know how to bring this up.
How long would you have given me there?
Like, I think eventually I just kind of would have, like, scooted slightly away. Until
absolutely would have
eventually
followed
you were
you.
out of range.
I would follow you. I was going to wait for you to bring it up, but I don't want you to get too uncomfortable.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not possible. I'm just in a constant state of uncomfortableness.
That's fair.
I'm like the Hulk. I'm just always uncomfortable.
That's his secret. He's always uncomfortable.
So, guys, how you doing?
I'm good, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing, okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
My ear feels a little full.
Of what?
Of like earwax.
Oh.
You know. How was you guys' day? You guys do anything fun? How's this week been? It's been a fun week for you. Well, no, I guess it's only been a fun week for me. Never mind. You guys aren't me.
Okay, Ryan, do you have a story you want to tell?
I moved.
You
So
did.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think I catch up on sleep. I don't think I catch up on sleep. I don't think I've caught up on sleep yet. I'm still really tired. I was like, before we came over here to record, I was like sitting in my desk in my new office, and I was like falling asleep in my desk.
I was on the couch there watching YouTube before you, like half an hour before you guys came, and I was just starting to doze.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's one of them days.
yeah,
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
yeah. Oh, I missed those.
You missed those Slack. I'll start
Yeah.
sending them to you
Okay.
every Wednesday. I'll send it in our text group like, it is Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Stop it.
Okay.
You definitely peaked it real hard there. Yeah, you did. That was bad. You should feel bad.
There
Guys,
goes our 6 listeners.
Well, guys, 6.
12-ish.
We have 12-ish now?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shout out to all the people in California that have been listening to us consistently.
Yeah. They've got nothing
Thanks,
better
guys.
to do. Joe Rogan's threatening to leave, so now he
Is
has to
he
find
really?
a new podcast.
Did you hear what he did?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
They're going exclusive to Spotify.
Yep.
Yep, he's going to Spotify. He made a deal.
Yep.
I actually just saw it on his Instagram.
Like not even
post.
YouTube, right?
Well,
No,
he's trying to get away from YouTube because
Yeah.
YouTube is becoming very, very censoring.
Yeah, they are.
But the thing is that I don't know how it's going to work with like the video, because I watch him. I don't listen.
Yeah,
to
I
him.
like to watch him.
Yeah.
I like to watch. his
Spotify
podcast.
offers video, like you can watch music videos and stuff on there. I'm curious what they'll do.
I'm excited to see, but yeah, I guess he's finally got what he wanted to
Yeah.
move.
I think that's his first step in getting out of California.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
where's he want to go? Texas,
Anywhere else.
Florida. I don't blame him. I would want to be in California.
Now, if I were him, I would go to Texas because you're still close enough to where you can get back to Cali real quick.
Austin's becoming the new LA.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's
Are you talking about the good sense or like the needles on the street?
good sense.
Good sense.
But I think if
You're thinking the same.
if we were ever to move,
Oh, yeah.
if we were ever to move this into like this to like a production place, I'd definitely say Texas over.
I'd agree.
I'd
I'd go
go
to
to-
Austin. I
I'd go to
hear a lot of
Austin
good things about it.
Way more than I want to go to LA.
Or even Houston.
Yeah, I would go to either.
I actually
I don't want to
I
go
had
to
a
LA.
buddy that at one point he and I almost moved to Houston. Like we were like looking at jobs there and looking at apartments. Like
Mm-hmm.
we were.
move.
I think both of us even actually called a couple places there to ask about openings.
Yeah,
So like we almost did it.
I would have loved it. I would have loved to move there.
But then I never would have met you guys.
That's true,
Mhm.
and I'm glad we met.
Yeah, me too.
You are my two best friends in the what's the two best friends that any guy could ever have. What's that song? Do you know what song I'm talking
I
about?
think it's the two best friends that anybody could have.
Yeah, but where's it from? Matt, you know
Hangover.
pop
I
culture.
have no idea.
It's Hangover.
Is it Hangover?
Yeah.
Two best friends.
One
that-
man wolf pack.
Yep.
Yeah.
One day wolf.
The 3-man wolf pack.
Ah.
All right,
Well,
let's start
look,
talking about.
Yeah, so I see you posted something being called Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
I did.
Why
So,
did you title it being called Star Trek Strange
I
New
didn't.
Worlds?
You pulled that out.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did. You cropped it incorrectly.
Are you sure it's my
Way to
fault?
crop
Yes, I am sure.
Star Trek Pike and Spock series set at CBS
Yeah, I said
All
something
Access.
to that effect, and then I said being called Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
you messed it up.
okay? It's always my fault.
It is.
So what's strange about it?
I don't know, and I'm excited about that title because it tells me they might go to more of like an original series type format where they are actually going planet to planet, and we get to see these awesome characters. Like all three of them were really cool in Discovery Season 2. So in Discovery Season 2, the gist of it, are you guys ever actually going to watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
That sounded like a lie.
No, I will.
So the main
I'll give it a
character,
try.
Michael Burnham,
Mhm.
she, yes, it's a girl named Michael. Get over it. She
I
is
don't
the
know
adopted
what-
daughter of...
Hang on a sec here. Don't do that. Don't imply that we were acting strange to that. That's not a surprise to us.
Okay.
People who
Hold
don't
on.
see the video
Calm
format.
down. It's
can't-
okay, Ryan.
No, I'm offended. You're trying to make us look like
I'm offended that you're offended.
You're trying to make us look bad. You're
No,
the
I'm not.
bad person. If anything, you're the one who's bad for automatically assuming someone will be mad because it's a girl named
It's a good
Michael.
assumption to make in this day and age. Anyway,
I hate this year.
let me see if let's test some Star Trek knowledge here. She is the adopted daughter of Sarek. Do you know who Sarek is?
Sure.
Tell me who Sarek is.
Do you want
The guy from
Do you
Star
want
Trek?
his actual explanation? He is a guy on Star Trek
Yep.
that
Do you know his
hangs
significance?
out on the Enterprise sometimes.
Nope.
At some,
Almost rarely.
some episodes he was on the
A
Enterprise.
couple.
And he did some things that really made that Kirk just
No, he and
just-
Kirk.
just
He and Kirk were
angry,
very good friends.
just all super
Sarek
angry.
was Spock's father,
Oh, okay.
which and Spock is the half human, half Vulcan son of Sarek and Amanda Grayson.
You cannot tell me that wasn't a good guess though.
I mean, it was very vague.
I mean,
you
it
could
was
have been
a good
talking about
rant.
anyone. Anyway, they adopted Michael Burnham, who I believe her parents got killed in something.
Is
or
her
other.
wait? So her character name is Michael Burnham?
Yes,
Oh,
she's
I thought you
played
meant,
by.
I thought you meant like her actual name.
no, the
is-
character's name is.
Oh, okay.
So they adopted her, and she got raised essentially as a Vulcan, going to school. And she's the only human who went to like the Vulcan Academy, which is like super intense for Vulcans, let alone a human.
I definitely see Vulcans being racist.
They are.
They probably treated her.
They
so
kind of.
terribly.
They are. No, they are literally in the show. They treat her terribly because she's a human.
Yeah.
They even treat Spock terribly because he's half human.
Yeah, I was gonna say they did that to Spock, and he was half. I could
Awesomely.
How
imagine
do
what
you
they would
know
do to
more
someone
about
else.
Star Trek than
He
I
saw
do?
Star Trek 2009.
Yeah, I've seen the new Star Treks.
Yeah, that's literally a plot point of like why he's so angsty.
Oh.
It's because he got bullied about being about not being really one or the other.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
my bluff just got called.
Anyway, the
what
second
intelligence
season
does.
of Discovery is about
Wait, did you just make fun
Essentially-
of my intelligence? I'm sorry, Matt.
No,
There
no,
is
no. I was
a-
saying intelligence
there
makes
is
you.
some sort of force threatening the galaxy, and Spock is the key to it. And it's about Michael Burnham and the crew of the Discovery attempting to figure out what's going on. Along the way, they make friends with the Enterprise, the original Enterprise, before Kirk was in command of it, and while Pike was in command of it,
and that's-
of which we had only ever seen in the pilot episode.
And that's where this guy who.
Yes,
who-
that is.
What did you say? Oh yeah.
I'm
we
not.
can't-
No.
Yeah.
He has some serious BDE.
He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
Anson
He's a
Mount,
good guy.
and then Anson Mount will be reprising is Captain Pike. Ethan Peck is Spock, and Rebecca
Black?
Raminj.
not
I don't know how to
Friday.
pronounce that. Ramine.
Raminj.
Anyway, they're
Raminji.
reprising their roles as Pike, Spock, and Number One. In this new series, and they were all awesome in Discovery season 2. Like they were easily the best part about it. And ever since that season came out, everyone has been asking for exactly this, which is a spin-off series, which will show their voyage on the Enterprise before Kirk. This was about 10 years before Kirk took command of the Enterprise.
So this is going to be a prequel.
Yeah, in the same way Discovery is.
Cool.
So I'm super excited for it. It was kind of a long explanation for anyone who doesn't really know about it. But yeah, so we're finally going to get to see what the Enterprise was doing before Kirk got his hands on her and before it did its historic 5-year mission. Because keep in mind that before this point, those ships never left, Earth and Earth territories for more than a couple weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And then the Enterprise was the first one to go on a totally self-sustaining voyage for 5 years.
What?
Yeah,
For 5 years.
5 years.
That's a long time.
Well, the Galaxy class starship was from Enterprise or from Star Trek Next Generation was designed to if necessary never return. The ship is massic.
you-
Actually, fun fact about the Enterprise D, they had a.
You just did an actually.
I'm not correcting you though. This is me like stating an anecdote. That makes it okay. There was I forget cetacean or
Make sure you push up your glasses. There you go.
a cetacean section or something like that on the ship. They had dolphins and whales on board the Enterprise D that helped with navigation.
What?
Not lying.
That's
It's never shown on the show, but it's mentioned several times.
Like how Family Guy's
Cetacean
written by
ops.
walruses? They wouldn't get that
Seals.
joke. You don't watch South Park, do you?
I don't.
Is it seals? I thought it was
Seals.
walruses.
Trust me, I know when there's a seal.
What?
I love seals.
Yeah, but I thought in South Park they made fun of the episode. They made fun of Family Guy.
There's seals that go back and forth and
I thought it was walruses.
no
Oh,
seals.
okay. Well,
What are your thoughts on Seal, the artist?
I think
He
he's got
kissed-
a great name.
Okay. What's the movie where he gets attacked by dogs?
Batman and Robin.
No, it wasn't.
No, Batman and Robin. It's only
It was Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping.
there. You go. But
So the one with Andy
that's
Samberg?
the Lonely
Yeah.
Island. Isn't it
Yeah.
the Lonely Island
Yeah,
movie?
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
That
great
movie's so
movie.
good.
It was very
Oddly-
underrated.
Oddly enough, that album is way too good for being a comedy album.
I know.
Like almost every single song is like, yeah, I can
Mona
listen to
Lisa
this.
is great.
Osama
That's
bin
the best song. Oh man.
I just smoked crack.
great.
That's Seal.
Which I don't think it actually appeared in the movie.
What? Which one?
I just
The-
smoked crack?
I don't think so.
Or did he just, was it just like one of the snippets they played on stage?
I don't
Because
know.
a lot of those songs, did you see the movie?
I have not seen the movie. I want to.
A lot of those songs are just like short snippets of him singing them on stage.
Yeah,
And
it's-
like throughout his
great.
musical journey.
Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've seen that.
It
movie.
was really
But
funny.
I did listen to. I have that song Mona Lisa like on my like
Oh, it's
Spotify
great.
playlist, so it'll play every so often. It always makes me laugh. But that Seal song, I never realized that was on Batman. I think it's Batman Forever.
Is it really?
Look at the music video. The music video it goes from him standing behind the or in front of the bat symbol,
Oh.
the bat signal, to like scenes from Batman Forever.
Which Batman
That's
was?
great.
Who
That's
was that?
the
Was that
one-
Michael Keaton?
Yeah, because
Or no, that was George Clooney, wasn't it?
well, no, the one that he's in is the one with Michael Keaton. I don't know if that's Batman Forever. I can't
Michael
remember.
Keaton was the first two, right?
No,
Or no, that was
I
Val
don't mean
Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, that's the one because it keeps showing him with his weird face that he makes when he opens his mouth and he just stares.
Because the first two is Val Kilmer, or no, Michael Keaton,
Yeah, first two are Michael
then
Keaton.
Val Kilmer, and then
then-
George Clooney.
Yes.
Okay.
So whichever one, because the Val Kilmer one is the one where they asked that one dude to play Two-Face, but he was actually playing
Tommy
the
Lee Jones.
Yeah, he was playing the Joker instead.
Yeah.
Wow.
The worst Two-Face, and also he got
God.
acid sprayed on his face. But
Bat nipples.
the bat nipples, Schumacher ruining Batman. That is
That was also the
Imagine
Bat
trying to
credit
out
card,
Tim
right?
Burton.
That's
Tim
all-
Burton.
Yeah, that's also the one where Nicole Kidman has a thing for Batman, and like you get that. There's one scene where
Poison Ivy, right?
no,
Or no?
Nicole Kidman is just playing a random like psychiatrist
Oh.
who's dating Bruce Wayne but likes Batman. So Batman shows up to her like, and there's a lot of like tension, tension, if you know what I'm saying, between them.
We can say sexual on this
Camely
podcast.
sexual tension, but but at one point in the show, because this is the only scene for that movie I really remember vividly, is Batman goes to confront her, Nicole Kidman's character, and be like, "You've got to pick me, or is she gonna pick me, or is she gonna pick Bruce Wayne?" But she doesn't know he's Bruce Wayne, so like Batman basically goes in to have a nightcap with her, and hoping that she's gonna do it with him because he's Bruce Wayne. Because it's like, let's see if she's cheating on Bruce Wayne with Bruce Wayne, pretty much.
Oh my god!
But like
I forgot about that.
She turns Batman down, and as he's walking out, he like in his serious like open mouth face. Then he turns and cuts to his face, and he just smiles and then jumps off the
Oh
thing.
my god!
I'll see if I can like find like the scene. I won't put any audio to it, but
Yikes!
That is cringy.
Yeah. So we got off track there, but I believe we had something. We can't talk. It's not pulled up right now because we're pulling up the scene of him talking to Nicole Kidman.
yeah, there. Oh, it played audio. I lied.
Oh
It's
no!
fine. It was just a little burst of it. chair and it
also,
dumps him in a hole.
how-
What happened? Okay, wait. I want to talk about that.
What?
So he sits in the chair and says chair, and it drops him down to chute. So what if he's having a meeting with someone?
Someone already made this joke. What
Did
if
they really?
someone randomly sits in that chair and just says, "This is a
No.
nice chair, Wayne," and he goes flying?
No, not even that. It's just something like that where he's just having a meeting with someone, and they're like, "Hey, where'd you get that chair?"
I don't know if I can find the scene, but
Don't worry about it. Let's move on to the next thing.
okay. But it's I'll show it to you after the episode. So Chuck E. Cheese's. Let's go into that because of how cheesy the Schumacher films are. Let's talk about Chuck E. Cheese.
Remember, everyone remembers that that time in their life when they went to the bottom of the Chuck E. Cheese ball pit and found the prize, right?
No.
What?
Well, wait. What was yours?
It used to be a pepperoni pizza at one point, I think.
Like you found an actual pizza at the bottom of the...
I mean, in the same way that you find like an actual coin in the desert somewhere that was from like an ancient civilization.
Oh, so I found like a needle in there one time at the bottom of the Chuck E. Cheese.
I used to have
one.
nightmares about getting stuck in like the tubes at like McDonald's play places.
Yeah, isn't it terrifying?
Yeah.
But I guess I thought that this would be funny, but I just realized that talking about Batman was probably funnier than what this
Yeah, it
subject's going
is.
to be about, because I really want to go back and show this scene of Batman. I just want to rip.
If you can find it, we'll throw it in the show notes.
I want to rip on
because I think I remember the
Batman.
scene.
I want to rip on Batman so much. But basically, I guess Chuck E. Cheese, well, they can't have kids in the place anymore. So instead of just setting Chuck E. Cheese up for delivery, they made a fake restaurant inside. So every Grubhub order for Chuck E. Cheese's, you'll still go to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Which, first of all, was it on Chuck E. Cheese to begin with?
What?
Or was Chuck E. Cheese on Grubhub to begin with?
No.
As Chuck E.
No,
Cheese?
to become on Grubhub, they created a restaurant called Pasquale's, which it turns out is the animatronic cook name that they created.
Oh my God.
It's the person that
That's
makes
funny.
the Chuck E. Cheese. But yeah, so yeah, they will come and
And craft beer, too.
yeah, so
So, like, is it good pizza?
apparently people say Chuck E. Cheese's pizza is the best, but I have not had Chuck E. Cheese pizza since I was like 8 years old.
I don't know. I've been into a Chuck E. Cheese, and I wouldn't eat anything in there.
Oh my God, yeah, those places are horrifying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're filled with children all the time.
Oh, I found it.
And I love kids, but they're dirty.
Oh, I see that image.
I found the Batman. I'm sorry, but go ahead, Zach.
I was gonna say, like, I love kids, but I just they're dirty. Like, they don't wash their hands. They go and they do things. Like, I don't want anything
If
from,
there was
from
any
a place like that.
yeah, if there was any place you were gonna get coronavirus, Chuck E. Cheese is definitely it. But yeah, the well-known pizza chain franchise has an offshoot brand it's using on its food delivery app, which goes by Pasquale's Pizza and Wings. Which Pasquale's, that's an Italian name. That's a pretty good one. There's no mention of Chuck.
I just
being at the
searched
helm either.
Pasquale's on Grubhub, and the only thing that came up was Deli on North Ave. So
Because there's only one
Not in
Chuck
our
E.
area.
Cheese in the area, and it's over in
It's on the north
Robinson,
side.
right?
no, it's Bridge or
No, it's on the north side.
Oh,
'Cause that's where I go get my glasses.
There's one in Bridgeville, I think.
I know there's one out by me or out by
Oh, there must be a couple then.
79 on 79 if you exit 79 to go towards.
I want to try this place.
I'm pretty sure it's Bridge. Pasquale's.
Yeah.
We gotta go to Grubhub. They're Grubhub exclusive.
I just looked on Grubhub.
Oh, then you just.
That's where I'm searching.
Dude,
They're
you're
just
not,
not close enough.
You're not in the range, man. Type in my address.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah. Put in that address.
It's
no.
Yeah, some of us here know not to dox each other.
well, I learned from last time. That's why
Did.
I made a funny face.
I
and
actually
said
did. I
it's.
tell you that I named that episode Zach doxes me, just so I know for sure which one it was and to go in and edit it,
That's funny.
so I don't forget.
That's great.
Oh, you can get the 4-film collection of the Batman series for $35.99.
No,
You don't want.
I'm not gonna
You
pay
don't wanna see-
$35.99 for that.
Man,
I can wait for it to come back on TBS.
that's it. Will you're right,
And it will.
will come on TBS because that's the. Oh, this film. This film was so over sexualized.
You can get it to your address.
What?
You can order Pasquale's to your address.
Guys, we're moving the podcast. Excuse us while we take a break.
Yep. It's closed right now, but yeah, you can order. What would you like from there if you were to order something? They have boneless and bone-in wings. A chocolate chip cookie pizza is like a dessert, canned beverages, and then a bunch of pizzas.
Wow.
They have
$10
beer?
bucks for a large 14-inch pizza.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not a bad price
No, it's not.
for pizza. That's,
Or for $20, you can get one large, one topping pizza and 2 orders of boneless wings.
oh, that sounds awesome.
I
Does
know.
sound
Did
good.
you ever see the Shane Dawson like conspiracy theory he made about them? About Chuck E. Cheese? About how what they do is they'll take the old pizzas and just put them on with the put them together.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm
like
sure
because
they
he did a video where he ordered a pizza. He went to Chuck E. Cheese as an
They have
adult
3.5 stars, by the
only
way.
to get food. And he
Okay.
ordered a pizza and all the slices were different sizes. And he's just like, it's cold, like shut case, bro. Definitely they put the old pizza in with the new. It's like they just heated up the old pizza.
The old pizza in with the new.
It's just, oh man, those are the days. Do you want to see you want to see the face? You want to see it? You want to see the video? You want to see
Yeah.
this funny video? Can I play the sound?
No,
No? Okay. Well,
because I don't want to edit it in.
let's look. Okay, but here's a good point. She's completely not wearing clothes under that stuff. So like, this is a kids
Yikes.
film. This is a kids film so much that they advertised that Burger King and McDonald's had special glasses. Like,
Are you serious?
The beginning of this film is Alfred asks Batman, or Bruce Wayne, he's like, would you like me to make you a sandwich or something? And Batman replies back, I'll get drive-through. They use that seed for a freaking commercial for Burger King to show off that they had these Batman exclusive glasses. Because back then you could buy glasses for children as toys.
I have your address of my phone on your contact alone 3 times. I don't know why.
That's great.
You kept forgetting it.
I guess it literally is like your number, your home address, your home address, your home address.
Oh, my man.
That's funny.
But yeah, you can totally get Pasquale's to your place.
Guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
Can I come?
Yeah, let's all go to my place.
Okay.
Let's all eat pizza.
I'm free tomorrow night.
Let's get lunch tomorrow at my place tomorrow. You can see my apartment. You can
Okay.
see the new apartment.
That
I'll
sounds
bring
good.
some games.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll bring my work
I'll
computer.
Tell my
and
girlfriend that last minute we're good.
This podcast is absolutely gone. Like this is so bad. Can we move on to our next thing?
Yeah, but look at that.
She looks like Margot Robbie. I forgot
She
about that.
is so attractive back then. But this is where
What a
this
qualifier.
film, I was a kid when this film came out, and definitely this is when puberty hit. Like,
I like that
definitely.
Batman has to spend time putting like a bunch of like black makeup on his eyes.
yeah, and I love how like in between scenes when he takes the mask off, that black makeup is gone.
It just goes away. Like, is this supposed to be part of the mask?
Batman's getting dumped right now, guys.
Oof. Yeah, I'll post a link
Yeah.
to this in the show notes if Ryan posts a link to it in there. I've seen this.
It's just the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh my god.
Speaking of Batman, guess what else is coming out that people asked for that I kept saying shouldn't exist?
The cat's butthole edit.
No, but I wish.
I do too.
I would much rather see that than this. But the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League is wow. We're making good time.
We are.
The
We just
Zack
had a, like offshoot there. We're like, we're just like talking about ordering food and making plans. Yeah, if anyone listens to this in time, feel free to come to Ryan's at and at time, and we'll share some pizza with you.
Yeah, well, okay, back to the story. Zack Snyder's Justice League cut, the Zack Snyder cut that people have been asking for, which people for some reason believe this is going to make the film better. Whatever, but it's coming out, I guess.
In 2021.
But here's the problem. Here's what happened.
Which means the cut doesn't exist yet.
The cut, you're right. Either the cut never existed, or it just they realized people would want it, and then HBO Max is like, look, if you give us it, it'll get more people to come subscribe. No, it won't. Also, how is it going to be any better? What did Snyder do differently?
Better mustache hiding.
Or how about this? Here's what it is. Well, it's probably that. Or what's going to happen is this is going to come out and they refilmed or they recut it to make the story completely different. I'm going to see it. I'm going to watch it.
Well, look, it says right down there, the film will feature extensive retooling, including additional dialogue with the actors and new visual effects. At a cost of $20 to $30 million. It's going to cost more to re-edit this film than a lot of films cost to begin with.
I was gonna say, I bet.
Why? How much money do you think you're making?
There's
off
also
this?
a chance the Snyder cut. The Snyder cut, was that sponsored by like pretzels or something like that?
No, that's what we call it. DC fans call it.
I was
The
hoping
Zack
was-
Snyder of Berlin cut.
I was hoping it was gonna come.
Snyder's of
With sea
Berlin,
salt
like the
and malt
pretzel
vinegar.
company.
What?
Go on,
I
Zach.
was gonna hope it was gonna come with sea salt and malt vinegar.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god. Well, this article just became useless to me.
But
guys-
for real, like,
Thanks for
so,
ruining
hold
that
on.
one too, guys.
Full disclosure, and I think I mentioned this before. I haven't seen this movie. Like, I haven't seen Justice League. I haven't seen Batman versus Superman. The only ones I've seen are Man of Steel and Wonder Woman.
Can we watch them?
I don't care.
Because I have them both.
I'm fine
can.
with it. Yeah.
I mean, I could use a good nap.
I just bought a surround sound system for my living room.
Ooh. All right. We're gonna order some Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Maybe play some games. It's a game night at Rides tomorrow,
It's gonna be great.
and we'll watch.
I better-
one of the. Do we have to watch Batman versus Superman?
Yes.
No.
No.
Just watch
I
Justice
don't
League.
care. We'll watch
Should-
Justice League.
Should I bring my TV so we have multiple TVs in one room to play games?
We'll put games.
We're talking
on
about board games here. Have you not seen my wall of board games downstairs? Have you not noticed it? And he has a bunch.
All fans,
too.
if you want to come
Ooh.
over to Matt's
We'll-
place to see his wall of
we'll
board
play
games,
the-
then come to my place.
We'll play the DC deck building game.
Ooh,
I like that game.
This. I
Oh
like
yeah,
A
yeah.
DC night.
Well, that
And-
thing.
This is
You know,
every,
Chuck E. Cheese.
this is
which
everything
DC stands
I've-
for Chuck E. Cheese.
This is everything I've ever dreamed of. I've had someone come up to me like, Ryan,
What's his middle name?
let's have it entertainment.
That's it. Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Yeah.
His parents hated him.
You don't understand. I'm having like a this is great. I've always wanted someone to like DC as much as I do, to have a friend go, let's have a DC night. I feel like so excited.
Is it? I hate.
See, my problem
you
is
know
I
it's
like
mostly
DC.
ironic, right?
I know.
Okay, but I'm still excited.
I like DC. I just don't like what they did with this.
Yes, they have a lot of
series.
cool ideas of
Yeah.
characters, and they could have done them a lot better.
Yeah.
Mostly, they should have hired someone that wasn't Zack
I
Snyder.
should probably tell my girlfriend
This is happening.
that I'm gonna have a surprise friends over
Surprise party.
because she's gonna be like, I'm
Who else are we inviting?
don't. So she told me, she was like, today she's gonna make me go away and play video games after she's done working, because she wants to clean the house up, because Friday we're having a birthday party. So
Oh,
you guys come over, we can't trash the place.
Oh.
This is weird. I've never
Who
had a
says you
situation where it's just like, guys, it's okay, but mom has to say it's all right.
that's amazing.
Welcome. Welcome.
So this is what relationships are like, huh?
See, this is
You
why.
never-
So if you want to give me a moment here, because this will get me brownie points, because my girlfriend listens to every one of these episodes.
Oh, thanks.
It is phenomenal living with a woman, because the place is always neat, and she makes sure that you stay on track. Because like my girlfriend,
Don't use our podcast
Oh, no.
to make
No,
your
I-
night fun tonight.
no, I think you need to understand.
She's not gonna hear it tonight.
Oh, that's right.
No, I don't think you understand.
Tomorrow,
Like,
night,
Yeah.
when you're
like-
all full of pizza.
I'm sure that both of you guys know that, like, when you're by yourself, like a couch and a TV is perfectly acceptable living conditions.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
how it was
that's
when I
it.
first moved in here.
That's
It was
exactly how I
literally
lived
that
for the
black
longest time.
armchair and a TV.
Like when we moved, like she brought stuff from her place and my place. I brought a bed, a TV stand, a TV, and a futon. And
Here-
that was it.
Here's what I do bring though, is please don't do that. We're recording. I do bring a lot of kitchen stuff with me.
I did have a pan. I had one good pan.
Really?
And that's just how I lived. So I move in with her. Like we've got like a matching couch and a chair, and we have like stuff on the walls. Like I have a backyard. Like I built a garden box. I garden now. Like we have people over and have poker nights. Like it becomes great. Like it creates a home.
You've practically seen my place, my new place, but you've never seen my old place. But you've seen my old place.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
your old place.
You know what it's like.
It's a little bit of a disaster.
It's yeah.
Oh, it's what?
It's just
Three
cluttered,
single men.
cluttered.
It's cluttered.
'Cause
Lots
it's
of
3
dirt.
to 4 men living together.
No one and barely no one cleaned.
Yeah.
But the new
That is
place,
exactly
dude,
what happens.
Once you see the,
Is it bigger or smaller?
so it's a 2-bedroom, so technically smaller, but
It's just two of you.
it's cuter. It's nicer. It has a bar now.
That's pretty cool.
I also just filled it with beer from when he helped move because
Ooh.
I paid.
I'll bring
him-
more beer.
no, don't. I paid him in beer, but he only
bring
drank
whiskey.
1 or 2 cans.
Oh. Well, now you can receive more of your payment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so-
that's right.
Okay, let's stop
If
talking
I-
about Ryan's house and start talking about this.
Yeah, we're running out of
Because
time.
I do want to talk about this.
So we're doing great on time.
Yeah, let's move on the new subject. we promised, I think last time we were in round 2, we were going to check back up on the next step.
And I've been checking back up on this a lot.
I'm actually really excited about this one.
Lots of classic.
Oh, you haven't seen this? What the results of this so far
Nope,
yet?
I have not.
So so the summer movie Showdown from Rotten Tomatoes has gotten a lot of attention recently.
Yeah.
A lot of attention. So you remember we were voting on this, right? Well, now we're down to the final 4.
And what's left in the final 4 is Return of the Jedi, or Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Empire Strikes Back, or The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
The Dark Knight Rises has no shot at winning this.
But like The Dark Knight Rises beat Revenge of the Sith.
And
so I need to talk about this before we vote on these. Each of the categories in the last round of the 4 matchups, 3 of them that weren't Dark Knight Rises and Empire, or Dark Knight Rises and Revenge of the Sith, got about 1.5 to 2 million votes on them.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying a different movie. Revenge of the Sith and Dark Knight Rises had a total of 31 million votes
between the two of them.
More people were voting for these 2 films than combined.
The whole rest of the series.
That's
and
funny.
it was because bots were voting, just because Prequel Memes was obsessed with this. The Prequel Memes subreddit. So someone created a bot that just kept voting for Dark Knight Rises.
So since you don't know what Prequel Memes are, Prequel Memes is a subreddit based on taking the Star Wars prequels and just constantly making memes out of that content.
It's one of the biggest
so
meme
easy.
communities
And they have been
on Reddit.
As soon as Revenge of the Sith lost, the Prequel Meme subreddit just exploded with like, Empire Strikes Back is going to get revenge for us.
Yeah.
like revenge.
And I'm curious to see where the votes are because I haven't checked them in a while.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's going to end up with 2 of the Star Wars.
Yep, I think so too.
Star Wars versus Star Wars.
I'm going to be honest with you. If I had a pick out of these 4, I think Raiders of the Lost Ark should get it. I don't really want Star Wars to just take everything. I don't want Dark Knight Rises to get it.
Star Wars was a huge cultural phenomenon.
That's true.
It was.
Like of these 4 movies, or essentially 3 of these 3 franchises, I'd argue that when it comes to cinema, at least, Star Wars had the most cultural impact.
That's
Batman
true.
had his own, but it wasn't because of these movies.
I like how down here the copyright 20th Century Fox Films Corp, Warner Brothers, and this is just 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
But so I guess we should do the vote.
Yeah, we should. So Raiders of the Lost Ark versus Return of the Jedi. What does everybody think?
I think Return of the Jedi is going to beat Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like, I love Indiana Jones, but I do not think that it beats Return of the Jedi.
I honestly think it does.
So I would agree, because if I was to only review the 3 original trilogy, this is the one I like the least. I don't like this one. I like The Empire Strikes Back the most. Then it's A New Hope, and then it's Return of the Jedi.
I'm weird on that. So intellectually, I know Empire's the best, then A New Hope, then Return of the Jedi. But I still have the fondest memories of Return of the Jedi, just because the final half of that movie is my favorite Star Wars ever.
Yeah,
like all the space battles and stuff like that. That's what I live for.
That's true.
That's why I love Rogue One. But the intellectual in me says Raiders is a better movie than Return of the Jedi.
Do you remember Luke's plan in the beginning of this film? How stupid it is.
Yeah, it's awful.
I think I told you like the joke that I figured out about the one joke I made about this.
I forget.
Is that when Luke jumps into that not in the Sarlacc pit, when he gets dropped into the Rancor pit, he looks up at the Rancor, and you can see it in I don't think it was on purpose, but you can see it in Luke's face. He's like, this plan went backwards.
Yeah.
Like, it went sour so quick. He's like, yeah, this is why Luke is the worst person to make plans. And I think that if anything you could say about the new films, they kept one thing intact. Luke is very bad at planning. He's like, I'm going to go, even in the new trilogy, he's like, I'm going to go to this planet and die.
And his plan entirely hinged on R2 ending up on the sail barge.
Yes.
And not just getting deconstructed or put literally anywhere else.
Everything about Luke, when he comes to planning, not good.
Yeah.
He's very bad at it. So
I was born here.
So
you're going to die here.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
Yeah. So
I think
majority Raiders.
I think Raiders, but
I'm thinking Return of the Jedi is going to win.
It will win.
I mean, we
can
pick Raiders because it's 2 out of 3, but I'm telling you, it's
Oh, they added CAPTCHA.
To stop the robots.
Yeah,
So
that's
now,
smart.
Now I got to vote on fire hydrants.
Okay, that's a fire hydrant.
That one's there.
That's a fire hydrant.
Uh-huh.
You're helping Google's self-driving
Do
system.
you guys see?
No, those are highways.
You guys don't see fire hydrants?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Return of the
yeah.
Jedi is beating Raiders so badly. 83% for Return of the Jedi. Versus
How am I
Raiders
the least
17.
pop culture here, but yet I tend to.
Because we
correct
both
on
know
these.
Return is going to win that one. Prequel memes is on the warpath.
Yeah, we
Right
already
now.
know this is that.
Oh,
We're
and
voting
Empire
for
wins.
It's Empire against
Empire
Dark Knight
Strikes
Rises.
Back. This one I've had such like everything about this is so great. This film was great. Empire Strikes. Oh my
Traffic lights.
Lord!
You
This
are
is
training
frustrating.
Google's self-driving right now. And you got to pick a motorcycle.
Oh, a motorcycle. That's a motorcycle. Do you think this counts as a motorcycle or just these?
Well, and that's the thing. Like, if I was at work doing things like that, it would
And-
count.
Empire
wow.
Strikes Back is beating Dark Knight Rises.
Destroyed.
91% to 9.
With a 174,114 votes.
Against the 31 million that it had yesterday.
That is crazy.
So yeah, now all the bots are out of there. Which this is actually the perfect use of CAPTCHA.
Yeah, it
is.
worked.
Like it literally is to prevent the bots.
Wow.
the bots.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That is great.
So then what? I guess we'll have to just come back and announce who the winner was next
Yeah,
time.
'cause
we won't
When
have
does
a
this
vote.
when does this one end? I believe it ends tomorrow night. So if you're listening to this poll round 5 will end.
May 21st.
So yeah, if you're listening to this on the day it comes out, it'll end at 10 p.m. Pacific time, which I believe right now is 1 a.m. Eastern
Yes.
on Friday the 22nd. And then after that, it will be the final round, which will be Return of the Jedi versus Empire, which Empire will win.
Oh, wow.
Which will probably end on Sunday, I think.
You know, it might work out that on the day that we record next will be the day that they decide who wins.
No,
No, because it's
it's
got to
been
be
on,
heads
like
up.
every 2 days.
Oh, it's every 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this will probably end on Saturday night.
Oh, man.
So yeah,
I think
That's
it's
so exciting.
I think it's safe to say that Star Wars is going to win this.
yeah, it will.
I mean,
it absolutely will. at
I
this
would
point.
be
I
honest-
wish they had put the capture in a round ago.
Where did the other Star Wars fail? Oh, it failed 2 Raiders.
No.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
So
Yeah.
A New Hope failed to Raiders, and then Revenge of the Sith failed to Dark Knight Rises.
Which again, it's like A New Hope is like, it's a classic hero's journey. It was a hugely influential movie, but like other than the trench run, it's kind of boring.
I will admit, though, I think during the summertime, I do watch Star Wars a lot more than any other
Yeah.
film. I do have to admit. So I would say if I was to vote a perfect summer film for me, it's definitely Star Wars.
Yeah,
One
I
of the
agree.
Star Wars
Yeah.
films.
And I mean, yeah, Empire's gonna win this. Like,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Wow. 37 minutes.
We finished this one in a hurry. Is there anything else you guys want
Good
to talk
job,
about?
boys.
Or
I
do
was
we
gonna
pull the
say that
ripcord
was-
and let this be a
pretty
short
good.
one?
Let's get a Donnybrook. Let's go.
All right, that's pulling the ripcord.
Pulling the ripcord.
Pulling the ripcord.
Wow. Thanks,
Pulling-
Matt's dad, for listening.
And everyone
I
else
hope
who
you
listens.
someday will adopt
And
me.
Cole.
And Cole. Who's
Yeah,
that?
he's my sister's boyfriend.
Oh.
He listens
Hey,
to this
Cole.
a lot.
What's up?
Yeah, you have to meet him sometime.
going?
Coltrane. That's what it
There
is.
you go.
Hey, he gets it.
Well, so it sounds like we're about to wrap up. So make sure you go check us out online at www.popcultureunboxing.com. You can find us, obviously, anywhere podcasts are sold. The vast majority of our listeners use Spotify. But if you happen to use Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave us a rating and review. Those help us a lot. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at Pop Culture Unboxing. You can find me at Matt Ross VO on Twitter.
you can find me at Red Steak Ryan pretty much everywhere.
You can find me at little_leaf, LIEF.
And that is the character underscore, not little the word underscore leaf. Right?
Yes, is the character.
That'd be a pretty
underscore.
clever name, though.
Little underleaf.
Little underleaf. Actually, yeah, you probably couldn't fit little underscore leaf all in one.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Have fun.